Hello and welcome to our podcast here on Broken Sticker Channel on YouTube. I am your unenergetic host, at least verbally, Luke. I've worked on the films Help I'm Being Eaten by Broken Sticker, the short films that go into making this series into a feature-length film. Hopefully over the next couple weeks or months we can scrape together some podcasts with other people that have worked on the films, and those will be either done by myself or Sarah H., who's gone ahead and done the first 5, I believe, already. We're just in the process of editing them together. We can be found 3 different ways on the internet, actually probably 4. Through YouTube, you can find all our work on Broken Sticker. As well, you can find some additional material on Door 92. Through Spill.com, we have a group there. And then also on Facebook can be found under Help I'm Being Eaten by a Broken Sticker. Just search for a group and join that. So the first podcast we have features Tanar Repchull. And the interview is done by, or the podcast is done by Sarah H. It was done while we were filming The Unseen Power of the Wicked Catherine French. Sarah took some time out to talk to Tanar about a few different things. Tanar's a real interesting guy. I've known him probably since, I don't know, March this year. I think we originally had met him. I met him through Sarah, and we went to see a movie that was playing in Halifax called The Lot, and he was an actor in it. And he was there before the show, and we shook hands and whatnot, and we talked about this Help I'm Being Eaten by a Broken Sticker project that he would eventually be working on. And then a month or 2 later, we started to get really involved with him and getting casting done through him. We had a lot of email contact and just learning the process here in Halifax and how we should go about doing stuff. We got a lot of help from Tanar. Tanar has branched out from acting in the last couple months. He's been producing stuff regularly since August. At least 2 short films he's produced. He also has his own deal here on Eastlink, Indies on Eastlink, where he's doing a lot of work promoting a lot of local stuff. I've worked with him on that stuff, and then he's also been involved in a web series called The Loft with Allison Tucker. So he's putting in a lot of work. And here he is with Sarah talking about what we do. Hope you enjoy.
Ask you a couple of questions, and I just want you to talk.
Did you want to tripod?
No, I don't want to be in it. So, what films have you worked on so far with Luke and I?
I've been with Atlantic Blues, I Fight Piranhas. Well, those are the main 2 right now. I'm in those, and the rest of the films that they've got in the series I've followed closely, and just a lot of interest, and obviously it's shaping up. It's going to be great.
Okay. What have you found there was a big difference between Atlantic Blues and I Fight Piranhas in shooting and organization wise?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Atlantic Blues was sort of the first attempt, I think, at doing a part of a big series. Like it was sort of a start of something a lot bigger, really. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot learned, I think, on that set the first day, and when you've seen the playback, I'm sure you're like, oh my god, we did this, we did this, we did that. And everybody goes through that, and we're all going through it every day, which is the best part about it, is just you can constantly get better at this.
Yeah.
So.
And so what have you found that you really like the character development? Because you've played the same character throughout both of those films, and you know that we do have other films in the future which that character will be in.
Right.
So have you found you've gotten to know your character a little bit better as you've worked on the films?
Definitely, yeah. I look forward to seeing future scripts and things like that just to see where it goes. But I like what I see, especially with the Unseen Power, Wicked Power,
the Unseen Power of the Wicked Catherine French. Yeah.
I know my name's mentioned in there, and it looks like possibly a love affair coming along. So
that
could be interesting. So, it could be interesting.
What else can I ask you? So how do you feel about the people that you've met so far? Because I know that you've worked with a lot of people that you worked with before, because a lot of the people that we've gotten have been through you.
Sure.
And then there's been some new people added into the cast that you've met. And what do you think about working with them? Like, I know you didn't know John or Chris before, so.
Yeah, John and Chris are great. I mean, those guys are all about this, and that's what it's all about, really. Is anyone that gets involved that takes it and really runs with it is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that's what it's all about when it comes to indie filmmaking. Nobody's getting paid out of this. It's all for the love of it. So, yeah, and these guys all have the passion. So, and girls, it's great.
What have you find now that you've been working, like, that more films have been coming in and you've been getting busier, that it's giving you a drive to maybe work on writing your own scripts?
Yeah, I'm not doing so much writing as I'm assisting in the input, I guess you could say. I'm input towards the writing. Denise has grabbed that ball and ran with it. I'm sort of, and she's also helping with editing, but her and I are kind of a team in a lot of this, and sort of just developed. She was very shy to begin with, so to get her involved at all was hard, and she's progressing quite quickly. So.
And what do you find now, like working behind the scenes, now that you're getting into more of editing and seeing the process of writing and putting a script together? Like, how do you feel? Like, is it something that you want to keep pursuing with, or did you want to stay more in front of the camera as an actor?
I love editing. I think it's great. I can't wait to see finished products. So if I can do it quick but effectively, and you know, I want it to look perfect as I can make it. You know, obviously everything's a learning experience. As you learn more, you're going to make things look better. But really, I like all aspects of filmmaking. I'm not a script writer, so to speak, but I can help out with that kind of stuff, with ideas and things. But a script from script to post-production, I mean, every aspect of it, acting especially, you know, I really do like that, no question, and I always want to do that. But I'm hoping this takes me somewhere, and everybody around me, we all deserve it. So.
And so in the future, are you, like, how are your hopes for getting into more than just the Atlantic Film Festival? I know that everyone's been really excited because the Atlantic Film Festival is supposed to be announcing what films get in for this year, but have you started to maybe broaden your horizon with film festivals around the world, trying to get these movies into?
Yeah, I've always sort of followed the film festivals, to be honest. I mean, I've had people from the Strasbourg Film Festival in, I think it's London or England or something. It's down that way. It's not here. I'm not sure where it is.
It's okay. I can edit this out.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That
some
film
research,
festival.
you know, the Party, for example, is put into a festival in Ottawa, I believe. Again, I'm not sure of the names of them. I've just been hearing lately that some of the movies I've been in have made it into other festivals around the world.
Oh, that's excellent.
Which is nice because, I mean, exposure anywhere is important. And, you never know who's going to see whatever. So.
Excellent.
So I'm all about every film festival we can go to. Yeah.
Cool. I think that's going to be